Good morning. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Sunday, May 3rd. Friday, another nice day in the market. Nice day for longs and bulls, that is. Another frustrating day for bears and shorts as the market was able to squeeze out another gain. We're looking at the 15-minute chart here. Uh, Pretty much been nothing but a series of bullish falling wedges that break out. Again, we've got another wedge in place. Next breakout is 82.25. Let's flip over to the daily chart. Rally is now approaching week 8. Just a fantastic rally. As I continue to mention, the Dow is continuing to ride the 20-day exponential higher. That support is now 79.83. Again, as it has been for the last couple of weeks, our line in the sand is 7,800. As long as we hold above 7,800, the market is going to continue spitting out monster plays that we've had. Friday's action after the candle we had on Thursday, bears were going in, licking their chops come Friday, and yet again we're disappointed. We're now approaching a really key area on the Dow, the 83 to 84.05 area. This was the high back before the crash in February. So all eyes are going to be on this area. As I mentioned, a move above 84.05 is likely to bring another massive short squeeze in. You're going to have a lot of this area here. A lot of the shorts are going to try to hold their ground, and if they're unable to, we're going to see one mother of a squeeze likely to the 200-day moving average. RSI's continue to slowly trend higher. We got a positive MACD cross on Friday. Stochastics and on-bounce volume also look very good. Let's flip over to the HUI. We had a golden cross a month ago, sold off as you usually do on golden crosses, and then we've got this nice little flag formation here right now, so we'll be keeping an eye on this, especially with the dollar getting pretty close to a head and shoulders breakdown. We possibly could see that breakdown this week, so we'll be looking pretty closely at the commodity plays if this happens. Let's jump into our stock plays right now. ZHNE zone looking very, very nice here. We have our golden cross. Should have happened on Friday. We've got the 50-day and the 200-day at 19 cents. We will see this on Monday. And as I've mentioned before, this is a very powerful technical move. Let's pull the chart back to a smaller time frame. We are above the 200-day moving average and the 50-day, and we've been riding the 20-day exponential higher, and this one looks very poised for a big move this week. Golden crosses are some of the most powerful bullish technical indicators there are, so we're looking for a move into the 30s this week. ALTU, this was another big winner we had a week ago. Time to start nibbling on this one again because the chart looks ready to go on another one, another cash-rich biotech stock. We're looking for another move to 35 cents plus. As I've mentioned before, stocks are not breaking down. They're running, retracing, and then running even higher. So we got 35 cents on our last move. We should see even higher on this one. All the indicators look good. Stochastics, on bounce volume, ADX is extremely bullish right now. APPY, Aspen Biotech, slowly itching its way higher. We got our first close above the 20-day exponential on Friday. The last couple of runs when we've seen that, within the next couple of days, the stock's been at 2. So if we follow that trend, we should be looking at APPY trading in the 2s this week, possibly early this week. Stochastics have broken up through 20. ADX is positive, and those are the confirmations we're looking for a nice run on this one this week. Quick mention on CNVR, we got a 50% move on this one on Thursday and Friday. It's eased off a little. This red candle's a little bit misleading. See if we get some follow through again on Monday. Target remains a move to 35 cents plus here. CPST broke through its flag on Friday, then we retraced late into the day, but this one has ones written all over it. All the indicators look very, very strong here. RSI holding the 50 level. We'll get a positive MACD cross tomorrow. Volume is spiking, which is perfect. It's exactly what you want to see on a breakout move. ADX has crossed into green on stochastics up through 50, so we'd be very surprised not to see this one in the ones early this week. DSCO, For the second day in a row, the stock traded over one early in the day, and then the sellers came in. But as I mentioned, this is exactly what you want to see in a biotech tanker. This one is itching for a big run. Uh, RSI is holding up nicely. Stochastics are in the basement, and every time we've seen stochastics bounce back up through 20 on this stock, it's seen, a 50% move on average. All we're looking for is a move to the 20-day exponential. We're just looking for a 25% move. We're not asking for much here right now. Should happen early this week. GTCB, big move for us last week. Then it retraced on no volume on Thursday, and then Friday we bounced back nicely. All the moving averages are converging here. This one looks ready for an explosive move higher. The chart here looks exactly like DVAX before it went up 100%. Love the chart setup here. It's just a matter of what news comes out that pushes this one higher. All the indicators look very, very solid here, and this should be the week for GTCB. Quick mention on HSWI. This is another one of these cash-rich 20-cent stocks. It's been holding its 20-day exponential just like the major indices. We're seeing this on a lot of our stocks that are slowly moving higher, just confirming what we're seeing in the overall market. This should be a big move week for this stock. We're looking for a move to the 40s. ADX is extremely positive. I mean, look at the strength in the ADX here. Stochastics also getting ready to rip. Unbalanced volume shows you all the buyers that have been coming in, and this one is just treading water for a big move, and hopefully it will be this week. NEXM again tested the upper limit of its handle on this cup and handle formation, continues to coil. We're getting the last of the scalpers out of this one, and we're going to wake up one of these days very soon, and the stock is going to be in the 30s. Hopefully it'll be this week. All the indicators look very, very good, riding its 20-day exponential higher. Come on, Nexum. This is the week. Spike time. NRGN. This one's got a golden cross that's coming. We got our first close above the 200-day moving average on volume. Let me pull the chart out here a little bit. Just looks very, very nice. We've got a little flag formation here. Friday's action, very, very bullish for the stock. Cash-rich biotech stocks, its peers have been exploding. All we're looking for is a move to the 40s. We're not asking for much. 50, 75% move on a chart like this with very strong indicators and nice uptrends is not asking much in a market where chart plays are exploding. OPMR, this was a trading alert, a play on the gambling bill that's coming this week when the House is going to overturn the Bush poker ban. These guys own FireOne, which is the payment processor for poker sites. You can't play online poker unless you put money in, and you can't put money in unless you use one of these sites. Nice continuation on Friday. Target here remains 80 cents. All the indicators look very, very solid. Stochastics, unbalanced volume, ADX. We have had nice volume on this breakout, which also confirms the move, and should be a nice move this week as more and more traders find this play. Quick mention on Sirius. As I've mentioned before, when we've played this a number of times, this stock spikes hard, retraces, treads water in a tight range, then spikes hard, retraces, treads water for a little bit, spikes hard, retraces, treads water. Keep an eye on this one here. We're back down. We've been holding 20-day exponential, common theme in the video today, and this could be the week where we see another nice price explosion on this stock, so keep a pretty close eye. Stochastics are back down to the 20 level, and every time we've gotten down to this 20 level, we've seen big spikes in the stock. Here and here back in January and March coincided with 50 and 100% moves on this stock, so keep an eye on this one this week. That's the plays. I know I'm missing a couple of plays. We'll talk about them in the chat room because time is limited. But again, no really big moves in the market. We're just trending higher off the 20-day exponential. Yes, volume has been decreasing, but a flat to slightly up market is perfect, as you've seen with the kind of plays that would have been exploding for us, is perfect for chart plays. So the longer this slow trend higher continues, the more plays we're going to have and the more monster winners. That's it for the video. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Goodbye.